Okay, you guys, so I'm going to just go over this real quick. I'm not going to make a lengthy video and all this and that. You guys know normally I don't say anything about brokers and prop firms, but this one I have to say something. So this prop firm is Funding Pips. Funding Pips, I'm just going to suggest to you, you guys do what you want. I'm suggesting to you, do not, under any circumstance, use fundingpips.com. Do not use them. So I'm in the process of trying several different prop firms, instant funded accounts. Okay. So this account was $100,000 funded account. Okay. And no problems with the trading and all that stuff. That was fine, except for one big issue, one big one. Okay. And you guys are going to learn if you deal with them, you're going to see. Okay. So they will break your account. And you can see my conversations right here as proof. Okay, right here is proof. Hold on, let me do something else. Let me scroll up a bit and take a screenshot of this other one. Give me a second so you guys can see proof of this as well. Hold on. Let me scroll up just a bit. I'm going to take just a screenshot of our conversations. Right here, this is good enough, okay? Because there was a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm not going to swamp you guys with the back and forth, but let me just show you this part. All right, here we go. And you'll see this for yourself while I'm suggesting. So right here, one of the rules is that you can't trade any during red folder events, and they say they use FOREX factory calendar. So here's what I asked them from the beginning. I said, okay, I understand that we're restricted from trading, during news events, okay, which is normal under certain brokers. I get that part. But I continuously kept asking them, what specific red folder news events are we restricted from trading? Because most of them, they require you big new U.S. news events, which, I understand that. Like, and I tell you guys the same thing. I've been telling you for years. Do not trade during NFP. Do not trade during Fed news announcements. Don't trade during the Michigan report. Don't trade under ISM reports and stuff like that under the U.S. because those are major news events. Theirs is different. Okay, watch this. All restricted news events are clearly listed on Forex Factory, blah, 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 blah. The zero count, blah, 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 blah. Here's what it's saying. You're not allowed to trade under any red news events. So I asked them, which ones? And look at what I said. There's red folder news events every session, almost every hour of the day. Again, you got me, no problem. And I started saying, okay, you got over on me, no problem. But I'm warning you guys. So for an example, that means on Sunday, okay, you're clear to trade, okay? On Monday, you're not clear to trade because if you're holding the trade in the Forex market, okay, you better be a scalper. That's all I'm going to say. If you're going to use Forex fundingpips.com as a Forex trader, the only way you're going to succeed with them is if you are a scalper. If you are a day trader or a swing trader, you're finished. They're going to get you eventually because here's what happens. Look at this. So cash rates, okay, that's normally, long as you're not trading the AUD, that has nothing to do with anything. It's not a market mover, yet this is a red news event. Look at this. Look at this. So here, you can't trade during this time. Look at this. You can't trade during this time because, oh, here's a speech. That ain't got nothing to do with moving the markets. Yet, you're going to be tagged. Oh, wait a minute. You can't trade again. Why? Weekly employment change on who? ADP. Okay, fine. Not a big market mover, but you tag. So look, here you can't trade. Look at just within this short amount of time. You can't trade during this. Okay, so now you got a couple hours right here to scout. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go again. More news. CAD news. What does CAD have to do with anything? It's not a big market mover. Okay. This is not a big market mover. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So you cleared the trade after this. You say, okay, now I'm ready to trade. Oh, wait a minute, baby. No, you can't. Because look, 2:00, you got more news. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. 2:30, you can't trade. Why? Because here we go. Oh, wait a minute. You still can't trade. Because guess what? At 7:30, here you go. Wait a minute. You trying to trade London? No, you can't. Why? Look at this. Swifts. That's not a market mover, but yet you're going to get tagged. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. You got a little breather. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. 8:30. Here you go. More news. See, you see what I'm saying? There's no way for you to succeed as a trader using this prop firm unless you are a scalper. You cannot be a day trader and you cannot be a position trader. You can't be a swing trader in the Forex market. They will take your money. They literally took hundreds of my dollars. I paid for a funded account and I kept asking them specifically in email and so forth. And they give these vague answers and then they just, boom, ding you. And they will take your account. So I'm publicly telling you guys, fundingpips.com, don't ever use them, period, unless you want to give your money away, because they got these funny style rules. And I also told them, I said, hey, you didn't make a big deal of this rule until after I paid for the account. Once I paid for the account, then they send you this email with their tight rules right there in red saying what you can't do. But okay, which ones? Because there's news all the time. Narrow it down, and they wouldn't do it. So I just don't want you guys getting scammed like I did. Or, excuse me, I can't say scam because, yeah, I call it what it is because it's just some bull crap, okay? So either way it goes, don't use them. Peace.